Hiya. Today I'm going to do some bird watching and having a bit of an ramble on the local country parks. I hope you enjoy me. I hope you join me. Don't stop it. Come on. Hiya. So today I'm going for a little walkabout and I'd like you to join me. So I'm going to have a bird jaunt, let's call it a bird jaunt. I've got my camera in the bag. I've got the one I'm filming with now. Before we go, I'd like to talk about a few birds. That one in the back there, that's a robin. And you can hear the famous chiff-chaff in the background. And over there you can hear a blackbird. That's 3 birds, dead easy to learn, just by the sounds. You can hear a wren. That's 4 birds actually now. And they make a shrill at the end of the call, and every single call they do the shrill at the end of it. And it sounds a bit like a clockwork toy unwinding. That's what my dad told me that when I was a kid, and I've never forgot it. I'm always looking round, seeing what's moving. And when you're looking round and you've got your camera, no matter how far away it is, and you're not sure what it is, take the picture. You can always lift the shadows up if it's very dark later, just to get the record shot or the identity shot. There's nothing worse than not knowing what the bird is, because you never know, you might just be onto something. I've always told the wife this, and she does it now, so when we go to like RSPB reserves or whatever, which we do go to a lot of them, I say, get the shot first. I says, well, you can tell me where it is after. I said, always get the shot in. I said, because wifey, I said, I'll do the same. If I see a bird, I'm just going to take a shot. But while I'm shooting, I will actually give the heads up. I'll say it in front, or 12 o'clock, or 1 o'clock, or anything. And then it's up to the person who's with you to find it. But always get the shot in the bag first. But sometimes you only have a second to do it. Wifey were getting pictures of bearded tits about 2 weeks ago. And she did what I asked her to do. She started taking the pictures. And she kept saying, it's there in front of me. And I'm like, where? Kind of frustrated, but all the same, she got the shots and I didn't. I'm happy with that, me. But going back to birds and finding out like what they are and learning some bird noises as well. You can go on the RSPB sites and you can type in a bird. You can, let's say, greenfinch, and it'll bring up the picture for you of a greenfinch. And it'll tell you a little bit about the greenfinch. But if you scroll further on down, there'll be a little audio file there which you can click. And it'll play an audio file of the actual bird making the noise, and then, hey presto, you kind of have a little file of what the bird sounds like. It won't do the complete songs, because some birds have different songs all the time, but the wren will pretty much sound the same every call. I think the chiff-chaff's got a couple of different ones, but that's the main one you can hear in the back. So I brought my other lens with me now. My actual camera's propped on my camera bag at the moment on a little Manfrotto tripod, so I can't actually get to it, but I brought my big lens with me just in case, because there's a lot of birds fledging now, and about 2 years ago I was taking pictures in these very trees behind me of them, they're feeding the chicks, but they come out not as I wanted, they come out quite noisy. I was using another camera at the time. All the same, I got some lovely shots, but we always want the cleaner shots, don't we? You're never happy. That's the only thing with photography. You always want a better shot, a cleaner shot, a different angle, and you'll learn that, especially if you're just beginning now. You'll get the first shot. Let's say I'm going to go back to the greenfinch again. You'll get the greenfinch, and it might be just standing on a twig. The next time you might want it doing something like feeding, and the next time you might want it flying, and the next time you might want it feeding a chick. It's never ending, and that's the beauty of wildlife photography. I am into other forms of photography, by the way, but the wildlife gets you out and into the woods and into the wilds and everything. But you never get bored of it. So, like I say, I'm hoping to see some fledglings, but if I don't. But I'm trying to notice things. I'm looking around all the time, as you can tell. And sometimes you'll see like a little movement in the tree. It'll just catch your eye and you'll look at it. And sometimes it is that something special. Or that little moment that you've just got to catch. And usually that moments happen when you don't have your camera with you. So come along for a walk. I'll show you where I'm going. We'll have a bit of a laugh. And I'll even put some pictures on for you to look at. I'll play a bit of piano music or guitar music in background, so it's a bit more enjoyable. So that's what all YouTubers seem to be doing. So, if you like my video, give us a thumbs up. And if you like, subscribe. Be one of the first. Get up there. Be a supporter at the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you later. Again. They make it too easy, don't they? At the moment I've stopped here because there's some long-tailed tits in this tree which I'm going to get some pictures of. It's quite hard to film them though because they're all over the show. There's birds all around me this morning. It's beautiful this time in the morning, and the best time really between dawn and 10 o'clock before everyone starts coming out, because I'm in the local country park, a different local country park this morning. But everyone will start coming out around about 10 o'clock. Plus at this time in the morning, the birds are hungry. It's like you having your breakfast in the morning. And a lot of them are feeding chicks, or feeding each other. So it's the best time. Well, I noticed the other week there's some whitethroats over there, and they've come over. Oh, I knew yesterday, I was observing the swifts. Now, a bit of a dream of mine is to get a really good picture of a swift, because they're one of my favourite birds. They're fantastic, but they don't come over till the middle of May. So I'm going to do some observing and see. I'll try and find out where they're nesting, because that's where they're going to congregate at some point. for me to be able to get more opportunities to photograph them rather than half a mile up in the sky. This is a good lens, but it's not that good. So there's a robin at the top of that tree. I'm going to put my back to you for a minute now. Quick snapshot, or record shot as well as photographers like to call it. Got him singing, got him doing something. Now, talked about background, not the best background. A blue sky, and I'm photographing up to the bird. It's kind of better to get them on eye level, but obviously birds being birds, they're normally up high. But if you get the opportunity, get it eye level or slightly down, and try and get them doing something. If I don't mean like whistle at them and get them to do tricks or stuff like that. I mean, it's more interesting if they're doing something like feeding another bird or picking a berry off a tree, or you can even have them standing on a nice branch with some flowers. See, a lot of bird photographers will do setups, they'll do things like that, and I'll go into that into another video. Not that I do, I think I did it once about 2 years ago, but I prefer the natural way. I get more of a buzz at seeing birds in the natural environment and actually capturing that shot, doing their own thing rather than me setting it up. I'm not taking pictures for money, I'm taking pictures purely for pleasure. And this is what I love to do. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something, because we're all learning, aren't we? We're all learning as we'll go through it. It's an adventure, and I'm just trying to think of some last minute tips for you. See, I don't script it this, I just do it, I just say what comes in my head, and sometimes it's good and sometimes my mind goes blank and I waffle like I'm doing now. So what I'd say is just make sure that when you go out on a trip that you've got batteries, memory card, camera, lens. I carry a little bag around with me, not this little bag, but I have been carrying this because it's got that camera in it. But I might put a banana in it, and some eggs in it, and a bottle of juice in it. Carry my phone around in it. Toby, come here. Go on, see that little stick? Go and get that little stick, go on. Keep having to get rid of him. Well, yeah, go equipped, and then like today, just, you never know what you'll see. I could list them off, but I've forgot half of them. I've took that many. I've seen in the back garden, I've had goldcrest, and then a buzzard flew over being mocked by 2 crows, and that was just half an hour ago. Stood in my back garden. I've took pictures of long-tailed tits, all sorts. I've even got a swift, but they're very fast and I only got one chance to do it, and that's my next adventure personally, to get a really good swift shot. So I'm going to try and make it happen. Alright, thanks again for watching. Oh, you're lying down now, aren't you? I bet you're going to be dead good now, aren't you? A picture of that robin. I might run out of memory again.